So you thought spooky season was over because it's November 1st? Think again. Tonight we'll be delving into the surreal world of Fever Dreams, a supernatural apocalyptic tabletop role-playing game. Role-playing game created by Studio Mothmen. Before we begin, let's meet our agents from the Bureau of Parapsychology.
Hello, I'm Robyn, playing Eve.
I'm Elliot, playing Oliver O.
All right. Thanks for tuning in tonight. If it's the first time you've joined us, welcome. We are Power Word Quest. We stream our campaign live on Twitch from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. roundaboutish UK time every Wednesday. You can find us at twitch.tv/powerwordquest.
And if you prefer podcasts, you can find us on your favorite podcasting platforms, Spotify and Google Play.
All right. Now that the introductions are complete, let's play. So, since this is a one-shot, there's not going to be any rolling of the dice. You're safe for like 1 week. But I do have a little video planned. No one remembers how exactly it started. A surge of urban legends with a few too many details and corroborations to be ignored, a spate of disappearances fitting a common pattern, bloody pictures of bizarre figures lurking in a shadowy hallway or looming over houses in the twilight. A trickle of disappearances became a stream, and then a flood. By the time anyone realised what was happening, it was too late. Reality is broken, the world is ending. People swallowed by their uncontrollable emotions and unfulfillable desires have been vanishing, and in their places strange, supernatural beings referred to as calamities manifest. These frightening entities lack anything in common except their tendency to expand and develop, infecting the world around them with a viral unreality and the destructive nature of their final flowerings. Whole cities have been abandoned to the devastating weirdness that sweeps the world, and the population has been decimated as institutions collapse like dominoes under the weight of this inexplicable apocalypse. But amidst the global chaos, a flicker of hope has appeared. A frantic project of metaphysical research into the nature of the calamities has yielded a method of fighting back. This unlikely alliance of scientists and occultists has taken power over your country's fractured capital city as the Bureau of Parapsychology, claiming that only they can keep the people safe as they use their secretive spirit therapy procedure to dispel nascent calamities before they can assume a form too powerful to resist. In Fever Dreams, you play as lucid dreamers, agents of the Bureau ordered to investigate reports of supernatural activity in the city's neighbourhoods and intervene before they must be evacuated and abandoned to a calamity that spiralled out of control. To banish the horror, it must be understood. You must uncover the emotional desperation at the source of the calamity and find appropriate sacrifices to appease it, before you two are swept away in a tidal wave of paranormal despair. We find our three guys in a taxi. You are, once again, not quite sure where you're going. You all received a text that morning with a briefing basically saying that, yes, you will be going into work today, get your ass out of bed, and, get in the taxi for a certain time. You're meted by a somewhat familiar face, as Bob, the taxi driver, has dark circles under his eyes, and he's driving away clearly on way too little pay and too much shit to deal with at this time in the morning. So yeah, describe what your little guys look like.
Oliver O, he is a middle-aged kind of guy. He dresses very Victorian, like probably somewhere close to a mad scientist, and that's because he is a scientist. He's dedicated his whole life to science, and when all this supernatural stuff started happening, his life got flipped upside down. So now he's dedicating his life to finding the science behind these phantom creatures. So yeah, this is kind of what he looks like. He currently in the cab. Knowing Murphy by now, he probably has a little tray with him with a double espresso, another double espresso for Murphy. Let's say a latte macchiato for what's your name's character? Your character's name again?
Eve.
Eve, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's early. He forgot about the cab driver. There's like a little bit of water with the double espresso. He'll give that to the cab driver.
Eve, as I'm kind of dressed up as tonight, she's currently got like a much more expensive looking, but still equally shitty looking. Also, it looks expensive, but it's also shitty simultaneously. Looking for a coat on. She still somehow has managed to locate a hairdresser to fucking do her roots during this apocalyptic scenario. She knows a person. She knows a person who knows a person. I would say at this point she's also got a little black dress on because after last time's shenanigans, she's feeling a little bit more like, you know what, it's more of a gothic era now. We're coming out of spring, we're going into winter, like we need to start using darker colors, like spiritually. And haven't got it on tonight, but her fingers and laced up her hand are all covered in this dark soot-like thing, which is the color of her skin now, on her hands and her fingers.
I feel like we just look like a goth band in the back of the taxi.
Yeah. I only play bass guitar because I learned that when I was like 5.
I guess lead guitarist and lead singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like a drummer.
So I guess that
I'll be the backup vocals.
Okay, so we're a band with no lead vocals.
Bob turns around in the taxi.
Sorry.
Bob is driving away in the taxi, and he kind of does that thing. I don't drive, but anyone who does drive, see when they like check their little windscreen mirror, to see what the fuck is going on in the back. Because why is it 6:30 in the morning, and you're talking about a band?
Bob,
starting a band.
What's your favorite band, Bob?
Lives, man. Like, come on, Bob.
Yeah, Bob, share your life with us. What's your favorite band?
I'm just asking yous to calm it down in the back there. This isn't a limousine. This isn't me driving the fucking car and yous are having a party back there. This is me drive the car. You shut the fuck up. Open the briefcase that's in front of you.
Bob, how's your wife?
Yeah, tell us, Bob. I'm riding along. So what color would you give this feeling?
Bold of you to assume that I'm straight. My husband is doing very well, thank you very much.
That's a
I have been
very pointed.
I've been driving all night on the job. This is the last thing I need to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But the rent needs to get paid somehow.
So would a coffee do you well?
No, thanks.
Bob, would you maybe you've just grown bored of this job of yours? What would you think of coming along with us?
I would rather gouge my own eyes out. So there is always a briefcase in front of you whenever you go on these missions. By now, the few missions that you've had together, you're pretty much aware of what's in the box before opening. When you open, you find a crystal ball, a dagger, and some protective spiritual salt. If you'd like to roll a d6 and see if you can remember the item we're used for, then you can go for it. You don't need to do the digital table actual tabletop. Just tell me what you rolled. I don't mind.
I got a 3.
You got a 3.
1.
I got a 3 as well.
So it's kind of tricky, but what you do remember is that the crystal ball is normally for seeing things that don't quite come into the human range of vision. Just things that are slightly off, slightly uncomfortable, slightly ghosty. And that's what we're all about here at the Bureau of Parapsychology. You see the knife, and the last time you were on a mission together, you were at secondary school, and you used this knife in what the Bureau call the spirit therapy process, in which you basically killed a man, but there are some costs that, they can be waived by the law.
He deserved it.
He did deserve it. And of course, your briefing. There is an iPad in front of you. Do you unlock the iPad?
Yes.
You see the Bureau of Parapsychology's logo. It's like spinning on the screen very slowly, like one of those 3D, graphic render things, on a black screen. And you hear the familiar voice of your manager. She gives you the briefing, which is basically that there was this fast food joint, and in the fast food joint there was like this indoor playground or soft play, depending on where you're from, you call it a different thing. And for some reason, the play structure, creates new sections completely on its own overnight. There's been laughing heard when there should not be any children in the play structure, and in fear of this becoming a calamity, the fast food joint has closed its doors for the time being. But that's where you guys are going to do your job. You're going to go in there, you're going to find out what caused this, and you're going to get rid of it. Because at the end of the day, their money's more important than your lives. And then the video ends.
Wow. Sounds like
I really feel like a valued employee right now.
Welcome to the club. Okay, Bob turns
Shut
around.
the fuck up, Bob!
Hey, you be nice to Bob.
I'm in a mood, okay? I wasn't able to get my spa this morning because I had to do this fucking shit.
Yeah, well, we'll have to give up some things sometimes.
Things we do to pay rent.
You pull up to the car park of the fast food joint. You can roll and see if you recognise it. I will say that we're not sponsored. I should say that before I start. If you roll highly enough.
I got a 2.
You got a 2 as well.
I got a 1.
Yeah,
Only
There's-
100 meals, baby.
so all three of you weren't from the city. You moved here after, cities collapsed to all sorts of calamities, and you kind of moved to what was deemed the safest one, but you're not really familiar with the pop culture stuff. So when you see 4 coloured, what look like beanie blobs on a billboard, there's a yellow one, a red one, a purple one, and a green one. They just look like blobs to you. Why are they saying it's time for Teletubbies? What is a Teletubby? And this is why. And this is why this costume was relevant. I wasn't just being in a funny, silly, goofy mood today, guys.
Nice.
Bob stops in the car park. He kind of parks up, puts his wee hazards on, indicating that he is not staying for long, and clicks the little button on the kind of driver's control panel as the two doors slide open at the back, which is the kindest reminder to get out of the car that you think you've ever heard.
I think this.
Thanks, Bob.
You take it easy, Bob.
I'm sorry
Aye.
for shouting. I'm sorry for shouting at you, Bob.
Aye, no worries. Hope yous don't die. Yous are alright, actually. Yous are pretty sound.
You just like the recurring customer.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because sometimes, sometimes you drop a group of yous off, right? Sometimes it's one of you, sometimes it's more. And they just don't come back. And I'm sitting there for ages waiting, and they're just gone, and then the next day I have to, drive more of yous in.
Do the feds pay you regardless of if are people making out alive? You get paid. It's a good contract you got.
It is a good contract. But you would think so if you put your neck on the line, I suppose. Yeah, but, be safe in there. The Teletubby chips and burger place. Teletubbies chips and burgers. That is one weird place, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. I don't even know what yous are going into.
They don't give us
Also,
much.
the
of
name
a-
is already quite unsettling, so...
I mean, who has a television on their tummy? What is tubby custard?
Maybe
What really
Teletubbies
goes in?
were the first calamities to come into the world.
What goes into the tubby custard machine? Why did they say it all? Anyway,
I only now realize why they're called Teletubbies, because tele is like television.
Yeah, 'cause they
Oh
have
my
a
fucking God.
television in there.
if I stand up right now, you'll be able to see the telly on the tummy. Anyway, but yeah, you're left in the car park. The autumn leaves crunch under your shoes as you walk into a very quiet fast food joint. The door, when you try to open it, is locked. What do you do?
Try to. So Murphy's not like a very swole individual, but he's like seen this in like cop movies and stuff. He's gonna try to like kick the door in, all cool and
Roll for that, please. With disadvantage.
Oh, I got a 6.
Disadvantage.
Hey!
Oh, with disadvantage? 5.
Alright. Yeah, for some reason, the cigarettes seem to have steroids in them, and you're able to open the door with no worries whatsoever.
Right as he kicks the door open, throws down the cigarette he was smoking and lights a new one. He looks back and he just kind of, come on, and strolls right in.
Alright.
You see someone.
We could check for another door, you know that.
You see someone come out what looks like the back of the fast food joint. Like, you know how you have like the tills where you get your stuff? This is the bit where the food gets made.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Off topic, this is really comfy. I don't care if it looks silly.
Look iconic, don't worry.
Yes, so someone comes out the back, and this person doesn't look any older than like 17. You are wondering how the hell someone that young managed to get. You kind of squint and you see that there's a little manager badge. There's, he's got acne on his face, kind of peely-wally, as if he spends most of his time playing first-person shooter games, and chugging Red Bull and Monster. maybe he took this job to fund his Red Bull addiction. We'll never know. Excuse me. You didn't need to you didn't need to kick open the door. You could have just knocked.
Can I throw a pinch of salt at him?
Yeah. You can, if you'd like.
I support this.
Yeah, I'm gonna
support that.
throw like a pinch of salt at him.
Sorry,
Get him,
do I look like a chip to you?
Yeah, actually.
Listen, it's standard procedure, okay? Now why don't you tell us what's been going on here?
You look very unseasoned.
I'm kind of pale.
Yeah.
You're me. I'm just trying to do my job. And I'm putting myself at great risk here.
Well, you won't
I've met you for 2
I'm sorry, you
seconds.
I don't think you'll have a job
Speaking
for much
of a
longer if you don't tell us what's going on here and then help us do our job.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Also,
what's been going on is good for business.
No.
how do you have a job if this place is closed?
In this economy,
In this economy?
It was closed yesterday. Oh my god, you could have just asked instead of throwing salt at me and treating me like I'm some sort of ghost.
listen, we can't be too careful.
Maybe you
in this
are.
line of work.
You're still not ruled out.
Right, fine, whatever. Oh, cat.
Look at the chunky bean! Look at the little chunk. Oh.
Well, do you not get like a special briefing? Like, did they not tell you?
You think the government has the money to give us special briefings in this economy? Do you know what the state of the world
Honestly,
has
I
done to
think they
tax
do.
revenue?
Here at
Honestly, I just
Teletubbies
think that
fast food joint and play area, we take things very seriously. There was some signs that a calamity might be starting. The play structure and, in the wee play area I'm going to show you in a minute, that seems to be adding to itself overnight. Which is, like, really bizarre because it's like, this is a Teletubbies fast food place. Like, do you really think we have the money to jump in every 2 seconds and build a new structure?
Right. So
Hold
there
on.
wasn't
Rewind.
a remodel schedule that y'all
This-
just
No.
forgot about?
this structure that you're talking about, could you show us that?
Also, a couple of quick questions. So, has anyone died here first and foremost?
No.
No?
I only got the job like last week. And they were like, yeah, you can be a manager.
Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, really quick turnover. Really quick turnover.
Oh, do you know who was the previous manager here?
Yeah. I feel like it was a Dave. I'm getting Dave energy right now.
Daniel, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was a lassie called Fatima, but she went on maternity leave to have her baby.
Oh, very sweet.
And then there was shit that went on at the hospital or something. I'm not sure.
What happened at the hospital?
Alright, let's dig into that real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, wait!
What happened
How
at the
long was this ago? About a week?
Was it about a week ago?
Yeah, it was about a week ago. I mean,
Did
I
you
don't know her personally, but like some of the other employees, like they knew her personally, and they were like, "Oh yeah, she was supposed to be having her baby," and then like there was this big thing, and like someone died.
Ooh.
So someone did die.
So
did die.
remember when
Not
I
here.
talked about... No. Hold on. Remember when I told y'all in the taxi about stealing a kid? A baby?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, so that...
Oh, did you see La Baba?
Don't
Oh.
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Fine.
It's a previous
Lady
case,
Gaga.
different people.
Lady Gaga did the exact same thing at one point. It's completely fine and normal.
Alright,
You know-
so back to the case.
I mean,
Yeah, anyway, she's on maternity leave. I applied last week and got the job. He scratches at some of his, like, acne on his face.
You know that's bad for you. It'll scar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at him.
It'll spread if you pop it.
I wasn't popping it. My face is just itchy. Leave me alone.
Why is your
I'm
face
just-
itchy? Do you moisturize? What
I do
moisturizer do you use?
I use the 3-in-1 shampoo,
Oh,
conditioner, and
Marty,
moisturizer.
You gotta get off.
Oh boy.
Okay, you know what? Someone is gonna die here, and it's gonna be fucking you if you don't stop that fucking skincare routine, you dumb.
We're never gonna solve this case, are we?
No, we're not. Okay, let's go to the play area.
Yeah, about that,
No.
huh? What?
Shows around.
If
You will.
Yeah, the guys and the head office said that I was supposed to make his food. Do you want, like, a Coke or some chips?
No, I'll take a Coke.
Why, yes.
We also do burgers, and we also have Teletubby, what is it, Tubby custard, yogurt options.
I'll just take the Coke.
Okay.
What do you
No
make?
need to fire up the grill and all that. We don't want to make you do any more work than you have to.
Okay, right. So Coke. What do you want?
I'm kind of feeling.
Oh. I'll do whatever she gets.
Well, I have a friend who is really curious about where the tubby custard came from. I'd like to watch you make it, and I'll have a portion.
Okay. Do you also want Tubby custard?
No.
Sure. Why
Right, so
not?
so one Coke, 2 Tubby custards. Is that right? Anything else?
You sell anything with alcohol?
Did you just ask if we sell beer at a kid's playground?
Or vodka.
Kids.
No, I just want some
No.
custard. That's alright. Thank you very much.
Right, okay, custard, yogurt, whatever it is, okay. And, you know, the wee lanky teenager goes into behind the till, pours, you know, the Coke, turns around and is like, do you want ice in that or no ice? Mr. Mullet with the cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah.
Murphy.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, so there's ice in there, and goes into the back, and
Follow him.
okay, what looks like a ice cream machine, you know, the little pulley down ones. He pulls down, and this kind of pink custardy stuff comes out the machine. You know, it makes some splattery noises.
I don't trust this.
Why is it pink?
Is it pink?
I mean, my wee sister, she came in here when she was dead wee, and she used to say that it was like strawberry. It was like strawberry frozen yogurt, but like custard.
Is this like the Grimace shake?
I don't know.
You know, I got all this stuff, this post-apocalypse, or like mid-apocalypse stuff started happening right around the same time. They dropped the Grimace shake. You know, I don't know if they're related, but you know, it's one hell of a coincidence.
My daddy got very scared when they dropped the Grimace shake, and he started getting weird.
Isn't the Grimace shake like an American only thing?
Where
Do
are
I
we?
sound like I'm from here?
Yeah, no, right? Because firstly, who walks around with a mullet in this day and age?
You know how hard it is to
Oh,
find
alright.
a good barber
Oi.
in this backwater city?
Do you know how hard it is to stop your smoking addiction?
You know how hard it is to
Just for a
stop being a
cigarette.
little bitch?
Finish a cigarette.
You know how hard it is to
Cigarette.
actually do your job?
All right. I think we have been argued enough. Let's get to our case, shall we?
Yes.
So, where did everything first start going wrong here in this building?
Right. So, and have your Cokes and your frozen tubby custard yogurt. And then I'll show you into the back bit where the playground is. They have a separate, like, staff team, I think. Because obviously people who, are making, like, burgers and fries aren't necessarily qualified to look after children. Which, I mean, I don't know a lot about childcare, but, like, I think that's quite a smart decision. And I've totally not been told to say that by head office.
Totally.
So, why did you take... Can I just quickly ask, why did you take this job, even though this place was going kind of to shit? If you're only employed for 1 week.
Look, the contract isn't 1 week. I lost my previous job at TK Maxx. And I thought for some stupid reason, I thought working fast food would be better than retail. Ding dong, I was fucking wrong.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, that is very wrong. I can agree on that.
Yeah, it must be a problem at work.
Okay,
So
anyway.
the playground.
Yeah,
The
so...
playground, yeah.
Yes. So you finish up your tubby custard, and you are taken to the playground.
Poisoned.
So it's quite dark at first. Theo, you didn't even bother to get his name, but his name was Theo. Switches
He had
on
a
the
name
main.
tag on.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he hasn't like...
It had manager on. It didn't have Theo. Anyway.
I'm gonna call the kid manager.
Okay, manager kid puts on the main lights, and these floodlights come on, but there's something very odd. Something you can't quite put your finger on about this play structure. I mean, it has all the usual things that you would find in a soft play or indoor play area. You know, like the padded climbing frames, you know, the things that look like punching bags that hang down that you kind of run past, you know, the wee obstacle courses. Slides, several, wiggly slides, normal slides, steep slides, and of course, what indoor play area would not be, it wouldn't be complete without the ball pit. But in the shadows of the play structure, you find it odd because you can see from like where the walls of the room are, that the room is only so big, and yet it seems like there's been play structure upon play structure crashed and melded together and into this weird maze abyss of soft play. Yeah, you're not feeling good. You're not feeling good. I want yous all to roll, and I'm gonna roll. I have my little d6 here, and I'll let yous know if you manage to catch what happens next.
4.
Can I use my intuition to kind of get a sense of the room beforehand?
Oh yeah. If you can argue that you can use your aspect, so for those of us who don't play Fever Dreams or whatever, an aspect, it's kind of like a feat or whatever. It's like a defining personality trait, and if the players yourselves can kind of justify how they would use an aspect of, you know, whatever to help them in an ability check, they get to roll with advantage. So yeah, of course you can roll with advantage. Anyone else want to try?
want to use my rationality by looking at it.
I also have intuition, so the same argument.
Alright.
Just kind of like almost like feel out like where a danger or something in a room would be coming from, like when you're looking in a room and you can just like you notice something feels wrong about it in a specific place.
Yeah, the Uncanny Valley.
Uncanny Valley
Can I-
effect, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 6 on that.
Okay.
I got double 4s.
Can I use my rationality by just looking at the places that would be the most dangerous? That's a 3.
So from what you can pick up, he's actually done quite well, because this was quite a hard one. From what you can gather, Eve and Murphy, you look around, the shadows aren't quite matching where the light is hitting them. Like where the light's hitting the structure, the shadows just aren't right, and it makes you feel on edge. But also, Oliver, you kind of notice what I'd said earlier, the room seems far, far too small to have such a big structure, several structures mashed together. But what you also notice as you look around the room is that Theo, as I've mentioned, he is a pasty boy, spends his time playing COD and, chugging Red Bull. He was pale already, he is as white as a sheet.
Theo, how are you feeling?
That wasn't there before. No. That wasn't there before.
What wasn't there before?
The extra slide and the structure, part of the structure. That wasn't there before.
So it's getting worse.
No shit, it's getting worse.
So would you say it's more stuff than what's been appearing recently, like when you leave and then you come back and it's only like an extra box or something, and now like when you leave and you come back and like a whole ass thing?
It's like there's like an exponential increase to the amount of things appearing each time.
Yeah. Oliver.
Question. So these new playground parts, have they been appearing in any kind of order? Like, have they all been on the left or all been on the right or just all random anywhere?
You know when you have a box full of stuff, like say Legos or, just stuff that you're maybe moving from one place to the other and everything's all packed in. It's not temporary, it's not about who can pack the neatest box competition. It's just all kind of jammed in there. And then you drop it and it becomes even more muddled up, and things break and then stick into other things. Yeah, it's not good.
Complete fucking chaos. I'm gonna pull up the crystal ball that we have, and try and look at the room through the lens of the ball. If that makes any sense, to try and see if there's anything shifty going on.
I will say that you get to roll with advantage because Eve has the black thing on her hands from one of her previous one-shots where she was sort of calamity-ized. I don't know. The words aren't words.
She got gunky.
Infected. She got gunky. Infected by the calamity and it's kind of stuck. So you would have advantage because it's kind of like friendly fire almost.
Yeah. Okay. Please. Okay. 6. Ooh.
Alright. You feel a cold feeling creep up your spine as you look through the crystal ball. You don't see anything, there's nothing new to see, but you do hear something. You hear a child's laughter. And then you stop looking, and as soon as your eyes leave the crystal ball, gone, can't hear a thing.
Now, what does this laugh sound like? What can we deduce from it? Like, is it a feminine, masculine? How old? Like, is it like toddlerish or like a 7-year-old?
So, Eve would be the only one that would be able to hear it.
I was more thinking, is there a specific direction that I heard it coming from? Like, is there a specific, like, area that I could, or was it just kind of everywhere?
Yeah. You look over, and in amidst the maze of hastily stuck together structure pieces, you see what kind of almost looks like a clearing. And it's a ball pit. And that's where the laughing is coming from.
Ah,
Nose goes.
guys,
I'm not hopping in a ball pit.
guys, look at that ball pit over there. Doesn't that look like so much fun?
No, not really.
I remember
Why exactly?
I went in a ball pit once with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It was so great. But yeah, so...
Oh, I forgot the name dropping.
You were at DashCon, weren't you, Eve?
What's that?
Oh my god,
was-
she was totally at DashCon, weren't you?
We don't speak about that time in my life, okay? But anyways, back to the ball pit. Yeah, no, there was some like fun little giggles and laughter coming over from there. So like, why don't we check it out? It'd be so cool and
hold up,
funky.
hold up.
Mm?
Right, so you mentioned that you were at DashCon. Were you the person that peed in the ball pit?
Oh, that's why you want to get in the ball pit. Alright, let's not do this.
Okay.
Gender neutral bathroom, the DashCon ball pit.
I won't say if it was me or Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I don't think that Dwayne The Rock Johnson was at fucking DashCon in 2014. I think he was too busy filming Jumanji.
Yeah,
2014?
take a break. What's that?
Jumanji was a couple years later, wasn't it?
Quite a-
Only 17, leave me alone.
Educate yourself, son.
Fucking children these days.
Do you want me to just leave you here? I can lock
No.
you in.
No.
With what, your broken door?
No. We have a lockdown procedure that locks down every section of the place.
That feels incredibly unnecessary for a fast food joint with a playhouse.
Well,
I don't know. Take it up with the higher ups. But if you continue
You
to be
are the
dicks,
higher ups, you're the manager.
yeah, I'm the manager. But there's head office that build the fucking places.
Murphy, perhaps we should, check out the ball pit.
Why? I hate kids. Let them drown in there.
I'm gonna start like trying to crawl over to the ball pit. Like, is there like a clear path through?
Yes, there's a clear path through. You didn't even need to crawl. It was like one of those ones with like, you know, the wiggly ground, and you could just like walk through.
Eva's just dragging herself forwards.
Murphy will like walk along with Eve, but he's not getting in the fucking ball pit.
Oliver will stand safely on the side. Not
Okay.
in it. Just
Also, Theo, did you have any like repeat customers like over the past? Like, I'm assuming, did you get hired as soon as this place shut down?
No, like the instant, like the thing that made the place, like this branch, like shut down. It happened like 2 days ago.
Okay. So when over the 4-day period when you were like hired and like working, did you have repeat customers here?
I mean, yeah, you always get repeat customers.
Okay. Was there anyone who really liked the ball pit? Did you ever work in this kind of area? This zone?
No, I'm not qualified to look after kids.
Yeah, fair.
so you said it shut down 2 days ago. What was the incident that made it?
This was the incident.
Just
It just wasn't as bad as this.
All right.
I want all of you
So,
to roll your d6 and tell me what you get.
1.
3. I've been rolling whack.
5.
Alright. You feel what can only be described as pure anxiety bloom in your chest. You have that feeling like you've just missed a step going down the stairs as your heart starts to pound, cold sweat forms on your brow, and every human instinct in your body is telling you to run for the hills.
Does it feel? Does the air feel like muddy waters?
Your chest feels tight, but you don't know if it's the anxiety, Murphy's cigarettes, or just the general being in a soft play area. Because it can just be like that sometimes.
I will say, at this moment, Murphy lights up another cigarette.
Indoor smoking at a playground. What a legend. Can I look through the ball as we get to the ball pit?
Mhm.
Do I roll? I'm only rolling 3s today. It's rigged.
So, look, you could have just rolled a 1 and you would have saw this, so don't worry.
Oh, alright. So that's nice.
Because you see 2 people in the ball pit. One looks like maybe 13, 14-year-old boy in a tracksuit, you know, the hoodie, the joggy bottoms. Still half asleep. And the other looks like a 6-year-old little boy.
This is gonna be sad.
You catch some of their conversation that the 6-year-old boy's having with the 14-year-old. The older boy is telling the younger, you know, go back to your mum, leave me alone. He's wanting to smoke up. He's got some cigarettes also.
A 13-year-old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens.
I did it.
Don't smoke, kids, but like,
No.
yes.
We do not advocate for.
But in a playground. An indoor playground.
Look, Murphy's
That's
smoking.
low security.
Murphy's smoking. He has bro, just the whole pack.
Murphy's like a 4 packs a day kind of guy.
I'm surprised Murphy doesn't sound like his voice is one of those fan things. It's just yeah, that I can never do it.
Yeah, despite how much he smokes, he surprisingly does not have like any smoker's voice at all.
He's also quite young, right? So he has time.
I feel like he's only been smoking like since he started this job.
So like 3 months.
Yeah, so like not long at all.
It's very. Okay, so
The 6-year-old seems quite upset at the older boy not wanting to play. And before any of you can catch the 6-year-old boy, he kind of stamps his foot and kind of runs off in a bit of a tantrum into the shadows of the structure.
Kind of a ring of salt around the ball pit.
Yeah, you can put a ring of salt around the ball pit.
I don't trust it.
Theo looks down at the 13-year-old and is just like, what the fuck are you doing here? We're not even open. He looks up and he's like, look, my sister thinks she's on fucking Ghost Files, right? and hold up. We're using a chapstick. I need a prop.
Props.
My older sister
okay.
thinks she's on Ghost Files and wants to do some sort of paranormal investigation or something, and Ma said that I had to come too, so...
Wait, where's your sister?
Oh, she's up near one of the slides somewhere. I don't know.
Wait, we're not seeing
am
ghosts?
Am I getting any weird vibes from this kid? Like, is there anything that's seeming a little bit, as we were saying earlier, like uncanny valley about them, like something off?
Are we
No.
looking at real people, or are
No.
we still looking through the ball?
You're looking at real people.
I thought we were talking to ghosts. I'm sorry.
Yep, same.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay.
No, you're talking to a real 13-year-old boy, and you know he's real because you can smell the Lynx Africa that he's had a bath in.
No.
For you Americans, it's Axe.
I don't think the salt around the ball pit is needed in that case.
You never know.
Oh, maybe.
It's
Yeah.
more for whatever that smell is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sit here in the ball pit.
Have you been here before?
I mean, hasn't everybody?
No.
Hasn't everybody really?
No, not really.
Not really.
No.
So yous have never heard of the epic highs and lows of the Teletubby soft play
Fuck.
and fast food joint?
Don't
No,
bring
we have
Riverdale
not.
into
Oliver,
this.
give me the knife.
Please.
Don't bring Riverdale into this.
Oliver, give me the knife.
I'll
Hey, what?
Give me the knife. I'm going to stab a child.
Why the fuck are you stabbing me?
Oliver, don't give him the knife.
Abby.
Oliver!
Okay.
Oliver.
Sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
want all of you to roll a d6. Very quickly.
5.
Really
Very
quickly. 3.
Guess what?
3.
Alright, Murphy, you, for some reason, just managed to dodge it in time, but Eve and Oliver, you are pulled into the ball pit. You hear
Yay.
the 13-year-old boy screaming in agony as you can see chunks of flesh as he's ripped apart bit by bit.
Can I, in the meantime, like grab salt and just throw it as fast as possible in the spot of the boy?
But which spot is in several parts now?
Put it in a spot of the boy.
my
Oh, like that. Oh.
Yeah, like he's
Never mind.
his arms over here, his
Oh,
legs
I thought
down
it was
here,
right
his
here.
his face is somewhere in several different places. I also
Yeah.
might
Where
might
is
cut
that
out there
spot
for a
then?
minute. What pulled us in? I called
The
it
ball
everything
pit.
else.
The ball
What in?
pit. Like a
Was it-
tidal wave of the.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a
Oh.
few. Murphy's gonna take a few good steps back away from the ball pit.
can I
Theo
try and,
has
like-
ran off. The 17-year-old has been scared off. He's off ski.
Coward.
Can I try and like get out of the ball pit? Is there any way to like crawl my way out of this shit?
Both of these roll.
Cool.
Honestly, can I just frantically wave the knife around me? Like whatever is grabbing onto me?
Yeah,
In
sure.
attempt to cut the tree?
Also roll for it
4.
though. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Or as well.
You feel blood enter your mouth from the balls that surround you. You can assume is what you can assume is all that's left of the teenage boy who was smoking it up. in the ball pit. As you struggle, as you try and fight your way out of the ball pit, you are met with, the general plastic, ball things, but also chunks of flesh. You swear at one point you're holding a part of the boy's eyeball.
Is she?
And the intestines.
Did I hit something?
But did you hit something? That is a good question. Now, this is a point in time where I introduce another of the game's mechanics that we've only ever used once. It's a choice that both of you have to make. So the calamity becomes more extreme as it reaches different fever stages, escalating more and more as we go along. To get out of this, because both of you missed the dice roll difficulty, you can accept a fever token, which means it will become more intense, or you can try and find another way out of the ball pit, but you don't have very much time.
Do I still carry my fever tokens from the last time
No.
previously? Okay, cool. I'm
Mainly
willing
because I never wrote that down.
I look at Eve
Okay.
real quick, and I say for science, and I'll take the token.
Okay.
You look at Eve. She's grabbing onto an intestine in one hand. For science. I'll take a fever token.
Okay. Murphy, what are you doing?
Murphy's the whole time. He's just watching this take an extremely long drag off his cigarette. Like they got pulled in, he kind of backed off and was just there
Big pics.
just watching to see what happens.
As you thrash about with your knife, Oliver, you manage to somehow hit something. You're not really sure what it is in your blind panic to get out of the ball pit, but you do manage to drag yourself and Eve back out onto the general safety of the play structure.
I thought it was gonna get worse.
Oh, we're nowhere near done yet.
Oh, sorry. I didn't say anything.
Right.
So yeah, what do you do?
So we know that there's 2 other people in here. There's the sister, 3 other people. There's the other wee boy, and there's the sister, and there's the mum, I believe.
There's no mum.
There's no mum, it's just the other wee boy and the big sister.
Yeah.
We know the big sister is somewhere up by the slides, and the wee boy is somewhere in the fucking maze of this bullshittery. Can we see the slides from where we are?
Yeah. You see 4 coloured slides, a yellow one, a purple one, a red one, and a green one. Some of them are wiggly, like that, where you kind of go down in the wee kind of sack. And
Perhaps let's get them out of there.
No, it's not safe.
Let's get her, but interview her out of there also to prevent her seeing the guts in the ball pit.
all right.
Head over to the slides. Murphy, you doing all right?
Oh, I'm great. Y'all okay? That looked really scary.
She spits out some
Yeah,
blood.
Eve, are you?
Yeah, real good.
Yeah.
Real fucking good,
Bob's
Murphy.
not gonna be happy when y'all get back in his cab like that.
I think Bob has experienced worse. Cab drivers see a lot.
I'm sure there's been like a shit calamity somewhere. Anyways,
Alright.
up to the Sides.
You see a girl that looks similar to the boy who was just ripped apart at the ball pit. She's trying to set up cameras. From Oliver, from your experiences in science, this is quite old-fashioned tech that they used pre-calamities, I suppose. Like the spirit machines, the ones that make all the noise, the night vision cameras, the works. But it's not something that you guys use now to do your spirit therapy. It's quite outdated.
And are we at the bottom or are we at the top of the slides?
Up to you. Do you want to try and venture your way up to the top?
Sure.
No, perhaps. Oh, okay. We could just call her.
I don't trust her going down those slides.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Perhaps just grab her. Grab her away from that.
Alright, so who's going up and who's staying at the bottom?
Murphy's going up.
I'm staying at the bottom.
I'll pop up as well.
So Eve and Murphy, I want you both to roll, please.
Okay. 5.
Fucking Christ, too.
Murphy, you seem to make it up fine. The girl kind of turns towards you, and just as she opens her mouth to say something, Eve, you trip over one of the steps on the way up and slam your face against what's supposed to be a soft mat, but your nose is now bleeding. But aside from that, you make it up.
Dangerous playground.
Dangerous playground.
You good, pal?
Yeah.
What you doing up here?
Oh, and then she starts to go into a ramble. I'm just like setting up cameras and stuff like that because apparently this place was haunted or something like that. And I want to get it for like my YouTube channel.
Out of character, do we have like badges or something to like?
Yeah.
Alright. I was like, pull it, his badge. Like, alright, how long have the cameras been up for? I don't know, just gonna show the badge. We got a real serious situation here, so any information you have would be real helpful.
She seemed like her face just completely like, oh my god, starstruck, as if she's met a celebrity. Oh my god, are you guys from the special bureau, the secret special bureau? Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, but it's been, the cameras have been up all night. Sorry, I haven't really slept. My brother Brandon, he was supposed to be looking out for anyone coming in, but I don't think he done a very good job.
How old is your brother?
Oh, 14. You look at this girl.
Cameras pointed at the ball pit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I should.
I'm gonna need that footage. And you
I-
might not want to see what's on it.
Why?
Just
He's gonna kind of like put very like gently a hand on his shoulders. Like, you might want to sit down for this.
Why would I want to sit down?
Okay. Well, Brandon's no longer with us. He got by something in the ball pit.
So he left.
No, well, I mean, in a like metaphorical kind of way, he left. But in a physical way, he's still here.
I don't understand.
See,
I would like to say this girl is like 11 on a good day, like very much still a child.
Yeah, like a baby.
So,
Can I scream? Can I scream up the slide?
yeah, go for it.
He's gone. He's gone. Don't even worry about him. Just give him the footage.
Hey, sweetie.
No,
we're
but
gonna
where's
take-
my brother? Because he's supposed to be like
Sweetie?
babysitting,
He's
and
right
mom's
off
gonna
Sweetie?
like give me into trouble.
Sweetie, my darling, my sweet. You're gonna come with us for 2 minutes. We're gonna take you out of here, and then we're gonna get your wee brother. And then
He's
we're
my
gonna have a
big
chat
brother.
outside. Your big brother, I apologize. And your wee one as well. We're gonna
I
have
don't
a chat
have a wee
outside.
brother.
You don't have a wee brother.
No.
That
I'm gonna need that
Obviously.
footage, like, now.
Yeah, okay. And she starts like taking some of the cameras down, and she gives you the SD cards.
I'm gonna take that. You wanna get her out of here?
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna come with me, and we're gonna take a little walk, okay? And
Okay.
Eve's going to like put her arm around her shoulder and like hug her in tight, and like start walking her down and like hold her hand.
Okay, so you're wanting to split up.
I'm just gonna like, I wanna head down, like following them down, but I just wanna take a second to like kind of survey the whole area while I'm up here.
Also,
Okay.
I'm on high alert at the moment, so if I feel anything like
Yeah.
rough or funky
I'm
going
taking, like
on,
maybe 10,
I'm-
15 seconds before I follow Eve and the girl. Have a look, see.
I'm gonna come along.
Murphy, as you kind of start kind of putting the footage together, because she's gave you quite a few SD cards at this point. You're just putting it into your little. I assume you have like a wee briefcase or like a satchel or whatever. You start putting them into your kind of satchel, and you're kind of getting yourself sorted. Maybe taking out another packet of cigarettes, opening up a new pack.
Yeah, he can definitely be through his first pack by now.
Make a roll for me.
That's a 3.
You don't hear or see anything. You continue putting your stuff in your bag, and you now have 2 options to go back down to ground level. Do you A, go down the slide,
Oh, I go
or
down
B,
the slide.
or B, go back down the stair things?
100% take the slide.
Make another roll
Do you
for
wanna
me.
die, boy?
That's a 2?
Murphy.
You slide down the slide. You reach the bottom.
Okay. Does it seem like the same bottom that I went up from?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna
You
find
see
Eve
Oliver
and-
in front of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna, hey Oliver. We got a kid. We gotta get out of here real quick. Yeah.
Eve,
Alright.
what are you
I'll
doing?
help him get
Are
up.
you going down the slide, or are you going down the stairs?
I'm taking the kid and I'm going down the stairs, I think.
Let me get another d6, because I'm going to have to roll for this girl as well.
Oh no. As said, I'm on high alert, so if like I start feeling anything funky, I'm a fucking aware of it. I'm trying to be as aware as I can be at the moment.
Okay, make a roll.
Okay, 5.
Okay, you make it down the stairs. The little girl also makes it down the stairs. You're fine.
Just while we're walking down the stairs, I'll just like say to the wee one, oh, by the way, what's your name?
Oh, it's Max.
Hi Max, my name's Eve.
That's a nice name.
Thank you very much.
I like your hair. It's very cool.
Thank you. I'll link you in with my hairdresser when we get out of here. I think she would really like her. But anyways, just while we're here, you seem like you've been around this place a wee bit. Have you seen anyone else while we're here? While you've been here, like apart from your big brother?
Well, I mean, there was like the manager guy from earlier.
Yeah, he's a wee bit of a cunt.
Oh, Mum says I shouldn't say that word. That's a bad word.
You can say it. When applied to that man, it's an okay word. But did you see anyone else?
I didn't see anyone. Well, I don't think it was anyone, but like on the camera there was some like weird shadow stuff.
Okay. Where was the weird shadow
A
stuff
small
going?
child, perhaps?
Yeah, there was like I don't know. I kinda just want to find my big brother so we can go home. I'm really tired.
It's okay. We're gonna take you outside and we're gonna get him. Okay?
Okay.
No worries.
Do you think my mum's gonna be mad at us because like we were supposed to come back a few hours ago and we didn't come back a few hours ago because we're still here?
Your mum will be fine.
Maybe a little.
Your mum will be fine. I'm sure your mum will understand.
She'll be happy to see you.
Yes, very happy.
That's for sure.
I want all of you to roll at the mention of mums.
Oh shit.
3.
2.
4.
So, Murphy, Eve, and the girl are fine. Oliver, you feel something cold overtake you. Cold and dark and lonely. And even though you're a grown-ass man, you feel the urge to play. You feel the urge to play. In the playground.
Do I have... As in, I think it's a solid idea right now to go play.
Yes, in fact, it's almost overwhelming. Beyond all reason.
Right.
You really, really want to play in the playground.
Right. How about you guys go outside and I'm gonna check out this playground real fast. I'll just, you know,
Oliver?
what?
Oliver? Why are you staring at those punching bags like they're the best thing on the planet?
Because they are.
Can I, like, roll a 5 check on all of
Yeah.
them?
Yeah? Are you wanting to use your intuition?
I would like to use my intuition.
Okay, roll with advantage. Oliver, you roll as well, please.
I just rolled double 6s. Yeah, I wasted having a
Don't
bad-
worry, I'll probably roll anything lower than a 3. A 5. Could have saved that one for later, but...
So you definitely get the vibe that Oliver's not himself right now. But at the Bureau of Parapsychology, you were never trained on how to deal with situations like this, so you're not really sure what to do.
Hey, Oliver, why don't you come outside with us? We'll just get some fresh air real quick, get the kids situated, and then we can all go back in together and check it out.
Honestly, I feel like if we leave this place right now, we'll come back and it's completely different again. I kind of want to explore that, you know, the ball pit we were at just now?
Yeah, where
Seems kinda cool.
really bad things happen.
Do you
I don't
mean what
remember
bad
that.
things happened at the ball pit?
Oh, I fell in.
Hey, Eve, why don't you get her out of here, and I'll keep an eye on Oliver.
Okay. We're gonna get you outside, sweetie. I'm gonna leave you with Theo. He's gonna watch over you. And then he's gonna call up your mum to come pick you and you and your brother up, okay?
Okay, I mean, Brandon was at the ball pit.
What
What happened in the ball pit?
Oh,
I just fell in.
What?
And I just
I'll
fell in.
get him.
He ran off.
Brandon just had a bit of an accident. That's all. It's okay.
I want the both of you to roll what would be the equivalent of deception checks.
That's
So-
a 4.
It's a 5?
Oh yeah, she completely believes you. She fully believes that Brandon peed himself in the ball pit.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
Yeah. Well,
Among other
technically.
things.
Anyways, I'm gonna start taking her outside.
Yes.
Is there a particular area that I feel... Is there an area that I feel especially attracted to going to?
Yeah, you really want to go into the shadowy structures. You really, really want to go in there.
With the weird shadows. I mean, it looks dope as fuck. Let's
Hey,
yeah, I'm just heading
You
there.
really,
Oliver,
really
hey,
want to
Oliver.
go in there.
Hey, Oliver. Let's go check
And he
it
says,
out
while
together.
walking through.
Yeah, we'll go together, but can I have the knife while we go? Just hold on to it.
Why?
Yeah. I would just feel really comfortable
Why?
if I had the knife going in. I'll trade you for the salt. Come on, Oliver. Thank you.
All right. I'll take a salt. Thank you very much.
I just wouldn't want you to hurt yourself while you're playing, you know? Like if you tripped and like... you know?
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. You can have it.
Cool.
All right, let's go.
Eve, you managed to get the 11-year-old girl outside, and Theo turns around to you, and he's just like, "I'm not qualified to look after children."
You're looking after this fucking child right now.
Just
And
got
you're going
raised.
to, and you are going to call up her mum, and you are going to stay by her every fucking second, and if you leave, I'm going to sue your ass into the ground to the point you will never be able to work ever again. Okay? So you're going to watch this kid.
Oh, is
Right
that because the other kid, like,
Shut
you know,
the fuck up.
what do you
Shut
mean?
the fuck up.
What happened to the other kid?
Shut
Is
the
it
fuck
'cause-
up.
is
That
it
other
'cause he-
kid peed himself, okay?
Is it? Oh, so yeah, Brandon.
Mm.
And Theo's just like, yeah, Brandon peed himself at age
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, he just got way too excited. So yeah,
Right, fine.
I'm just getting him a new pair of clothes at the moment. So watch this kid, get the number for her mum, call her up, and I'll get Brandon.
Okay, fine.
Also I'll look over at Max. Max, did you have any other friends did you ever play here before?
Yeah, like when I was wee.
Yeah. Did you have any friends while you were here? Anyone who really liked this place?
I mean, a lot of kids like the place. It's like a day out when you're like 5 or 6 or 7 maybe. But yeah, there was like, yeah, a lot of kids really liked playing here. Although like there was some like kids who really didn't want to leave. But like that's standard, I guess, because you know tantrums and stuff. Like, oh, I have to
Yeah.
go back to the boring car.
Why? Not very fun.
No, not very fun.
Okay then.
Okay,
Thank you
bye,
very-
Eve.
Thank you very much. It's been lovely to meet you, Max. I'm going to subscribe to your YouTube channel when I get home.
Okay, it's XX Mad Max, but the A is a 4, and then it's Mad Max XX.
So cool. So cool. I love it. Anyways,
I
I'll have a look for that
guarantee
one.
This is already an actual YouTube channel.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Is it the 4 in Mad or Max or both? Or
Both.
the A?
Both.
That seems
Yes,
like something I
Oliver.
would...
I was wondering if Oliver still has this desire to investigate, because else I would look up on my phone if there are any incidents in the past couple of years about little
I'd-
6-year-old boys dying. I don't know if
I would love for you to roll. I would love that. Roll, please. I want you to make 2 different rolls, so just tell me what you get for each, please.
The first is a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Second is what? The 3.
You really, really want to play. Like, you've never wanted to play more in your life. And it's so much fun. I mean, they always talk about, you know, adults losing their spark when they become adults and when they hit that, like, midlife crisis. But, like...
Not me, not this guy.
You're wanting to tap into your inner child right now. You really, really want to play. You also feel... You also, for just a moment, hear a laugh. Like a child's laugh.
From where?
You're not sure.
Can I try to follow it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there, it seems like the fun is over there. Come, let's go, Murphy. Come, let's go, Murphy. Murphy!
Hi.
I'm running off after the voice I'm hearing because it seems like there's a lot of fun there.
I'll follow, cautiously, not running, but...
Eve, as you go back into... Because I'm assuming once you've dropped Max off, you're going to go back into... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like you to roll.
Cool. That is a 4.
You know, with everything you're going through, you've had like such a weird day. First, you have to wake up in the morning, like, which is something you don't do anyway. Like,
No, it's
you're
in the
an
morning.
afternoon girly,
Yeah.
and
3 p.m.
exactly 3 p.m. And you know, you tripped and fell going up the stairs to the slide. And you know, you got a nosebleed, which thankfully has stopped.
I'm probably gonna need to get my nose job redone.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need to get your nose job redone. But and then you got like blood over your pretty black dress and cool fur coat.
It was Versace.
It
That
was
was my last
Versace.
good Versace.
Well, you know, the apocalypse for some reason still breeds capitalism, so maybe you can get yourself another Versace. But you know what you can't get right now? You know what you can't get right now?
Yeah.
You can't get rid of the urge to play.
Oh, fucking damn it.
Let's go, Eve. Let's go.
Do I see... Can I kind of get a vibe from hearing the noise of Oliver running through this playground where the fuck that boy is off to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna go
I'm
after him?
Oh yeah, I am.
Could I, like, pretend to be, like, in on it? Like I've also been enthralled by this need to play?
just 3 grown adults,
Yeah.
like in business attire.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Murphy's pretending, and really, I've got the knife ready to stab that little 6-year-old if I see him again.
Fucking crap.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think we're the scariest things in there.
yeah. You pretend. I'm not even gonna make you roll. You really, really, really want to play. Your 2 colleagues are playing. Why can't you play?
Hey, I passed my save.
You did. But now 2 of your colleagues have been taken over, and it's just you.
I'll light up another fucking cigarette and go play.
As you, all 3 of you, are crawling through the structure, giggling as if it's the funniest thing in the world. Like, you guys are having a grand old time. What investigation? There was never an investigation. You were here to play. You're
Nobody
here to play.
died.
What's a calamity?
I don't know.
You're here to play
No.
at the Teletubby food and indoor playground. You make it through a lot of the shadows of the structure, and you see a 6-year-old boy having a good old
Boy.
time.
This is where all the fun is.
Oh my god, yeah, this is where all the fun is. Oh my god, I'm not alone anymore. Yay! I have people to play
You've
with.
been alone. I've been all alone here the entire time. That's no fun.
I know the older boy told me to fuck off, and I don't even know what that word means.
It's not
Very
nice.
nice. That wasn't very nice.
Did you
of
know
him.
the older boy?
No. No.
Well, you know us now. My name's Eve.
Hi, Eve. My name's Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
He's got like
Oliver, hi.
Teletubby dungarees on. Like a little gap in his teeth, where obviously one of his baby teeth has fallen out. The Tooth Fairy has came to visit.
Do we still have any inkling of like an urge to investigate? Are in any way, shape, or form?
I want all three of you to roll.
I got a 6.
I got a 3.
A 1.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, I rolled a 6 as well.
I'm gonna start rolling with a D&D Beyond, because this ain't it. This ain't it.
Your dice are cursed.
Mummy and Daddy were like yelling, so they didn't want to come into the play structure with me, but that's okay because I have you three here now. We can play tag. We can play what other games do children play?
Hide and seek, that's a good one.
My god, yeah, we should totally play hide and seek. What's that shiny thing that's sticking out from your coat?
Just when he said what
Echo?
other games do children play?
Mm-hmm.
If you come real close, I'll show you.
When he said what other games do children play, does that kind of can I kind of intuit if this child is really a child?
Go for it.
Cool.
With advantage.
Thank you. Shit. Not so shit. 5.
You get this feeling that the child is not necessarily all that he seems to be. And you're broken from your urge to play. Just you, though.
As I'm broken out of it, is there anything new that I can see? Or is everything kind of just visually the same?
Visually, everything's the same, but you get this feeling, and you'd be used to this by now, whenever you're in amongst, a calamity-infested area, you get this feeling of like wading through mud. The air feels thick, dusty. You can see, spare chips in the, structure. The little boy looks almost too clean to be in a play area. Normally there's like wee scuffs and, wee dust marks and, bits of, whatever.
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Just kids. Just kids. Just
Yeah. But yeah, this little boy is not what he seems to be.
I'm gonna.
Murphy, you are also broken from the urge to play.
I
Wasn't that?
want to stab the child.
I support.
You can stab the child.
I want to stab the child.
Yeah, you can stab the child.
I'm gonna.
All for initiative.
I want all three of you to roll for initiative.
Alright, I'm still wanting to play. I'm on this kid side.
Yeah, still roll.
Okay.
5.
I rolled a 6, why beyond 20? Or D&D Beyond, I mean.
That wasn't very nice. And you see the little boy pulls out the knife from his chest and wields it. How would you like to be stabbed? That's an awful thing to do to someone.
Honestly, great, but
Murphy lights up another fucking cigarette.
Murphy, I would like you to roll.
True.
The knife goes through your shoulder. For all physical rolls from now on, I would like you to roll with disadvantage.
I'm going
I try
to
to talk to the kid.
while the kid is distracted. Like while he's going in for the stab with Murphy, I want to try and see if I can get like a quick circle drawn around the kid.
What kind of game is this? You're
This
not
is a
being
game of
very nice.
This is a game of circles. See, I'm gonna draw a circle around myself now as well. Look, and she's gonna draw a
I
circle
don't
around
want
herself.
to play. I want to play the game that the man in the top hat said. I want to play hide and seek.
Okay.
I don't know. Are we still in initiative?
Yes, kind of. Kind of, but not really. What do you want to do?
Well, my intention was to be like, hey, he was just trying to be playful. Don't even worry about it. We'll go hide and seek or whatever. This is a game he called Stabby Stab. He does it very often. Not a lot of people like it, but they like it from his family. It's a kind of weird traditional thing. Just nod and say yes, and we'll go play hide and seek.
The boy's cheerful expression drops. And he tilts his head. And he looks right at you. Even though he's so much smaller than you, you feel like someone is looking directly, not just into your eyes, but into your very soul. It's cold. And you feel fear. True primal fear. I'll give you to the count of 10. Run.
Alright, let's go!
Is this for all of us?
Yes.
Let's go run and hide.
Same. Should we specify, or?
If you'd like. For our audio.
Sometimes I don't know
only
if you're frozen or not.
listeners.
Because with the sunglasses on, I can't even see your eyes, so I don't know if anything's moving.
Okay, gonna try and run and hide within the 10 seconds.
Run and hide.
Yeah, run and
Run
hide.
and hide.
You're going to run and hide.
And while looking around for a place to hide, I'm going to try
Oh, I
and
just
what's that?
I know where I
What?
want to hide.
I'm gonna try and see if there's any particular areas that look cleaner than the rest. Makes sense.
Yeah. You don't even need to roll for that. The tables where you assume that the parents would be sitting, you know, as they watch their kids like play in the structure, that's about the cleanest that you'll get.
This kid was never allowed to play. My theory. Sorry.
I'm not sure if it's a kid.
Can I hide in a slide? What people used to do at like swimming pools? Like to like stop in the middle of the slide and just hang on? That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Oliver's gonna do. Is he still like enchanted?
No. It dropped when Murphy stabbed the child.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's okay, that's my fault. Murphy, remember you are going to be rolling with disadvantage on any physical things.
Yeah.
Where would you like to hide?
This is either really smart or a really stupid idea. I want to go hide in the ball pit because I have a salt circle around it.
Okay.
Okay, if Oliver doesn't have the mind of a child, he will probably also go somewhere with the salt.
You hear Sammy's echoing voice through the play structure as if he was speaking directly into a megaphone or a speaker. 10. 9. 8. 7.
Is Eve heading to the table?
Eve's gonna sit down at the table.
Sit.
Can I join you at the table?
Eve's gonna sit.
5.
I'm gonna join you.
4. 3. 2. 1. Ready or not, here I come. There we go. That's slightly better. So what comes out of the play structure is not a child. It looks like several pieces of the play structure jammed together, together to make almost a spider-like body. As it weaves and bends its way unnaturally, you hear bones creak as it exits the play structure. You see a shadowy mass where the spider's body should be. You don't see the boy. It climbs up the structure to get a better bird's eye view. It sees the two of you sitting at the table, and one of its legs goes down as if it's having in a huff, having like a wee tantrum. What did you roll for the ball pit?
Do I need to roll disadvantage?
Yes.
4.
It comes down to the ball pit, and you can feel that murky, muddy feeling. It can almost smell the cigarette smoke, as if it's honed in on the person who tried to hurt it. Because who would hurt a child, really? as it bobs and weaves. You feel the urge to get a peek to see where the thing is.
I don't want to pee.
I don't wanna.
You don't want to, but you should make a roll.
5.
You don't peek. But it's spider-like, structural, soft, matted up arms and legs start stabbing into the ball pit, trying to find where.
That might be good solve.
Yeah.
Good question. It came from above. It didn't break the circle.
It's like a wall, right? How does salt work? Is it like a...
It's not a dome, it's a wall.
Fine.
I went above the wall.
What do I need to roll to not get stabbed? Or impale?
Well, firstly... yeah, make a roll for me.
Is this disadvantage?
Yes.
Ooh. 5. Roll 6 and 5.
Okay, so you don't get stabbed, but you do hear it gets something, but it's not you that it pulls out. As you see, it pulls out the head of the 13-year-old boy that was smoking earlier, missing an eye, as it huffs and throws it at the wall, and then its head whips over in the direction of where you two are sitting at the table.
Can I, in the meantime, while he was there doing ball pit things, can I just make a tiny little circle around the table?
This kid's name was Sammy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sammy. I'm just gonna start talking to Oliver. I'm going to try and put on the most tired mother presence that I can.
I'm gonna go with it.
Give me one. So do you think Sammy's having fun in there?
I mean, he's been in there for, what, ages? Honestly, we should go. But...
I think he's having a fun time. What do you think we should get him for his birthday?
honestly... Maybe, we haven't done a lot with the garden the past couple of years. Maybe if he enjoys this so much, maybe he should get, like, a little slide or whatever.
We could get him a slide. Oh, you know what we should do for his birthday? We should get a bunch of his friends over.
Yes. Maybe we could take them here, even.
Lovely. He really does like it here. So we could get a bunch of his friends
I
over for a
grabbed
garden
one.
party, and then we can come over here afterwards.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen, like, in the menu, they have, like, the special thing for birthdays with, like, the little fountain of fire or whatever. Perhaps we could do that.
I'm pretty sure they do an overnight thing here. They could have, like, a little sleepover party.
Perhaps, yeah, that's a good idea.
Be lovely.
I'm looking
Sure,
at
you'd
the
have a
creature.
lovely
I'm side-eyeing the creature.
Something about this seems to hit somewhere close to home for the creature, because it retreats into the shadows, and what comes out is not the spider monstrosity that you just witnessed throwing another child's head against the wall, but a little boy. He doesn't look the way he looked before, where he was too clean. Clothes were completely intact, you know, no scuffs or bumps, no bits of paint or crayon. The boy looks tired, pale, sickly.
Sammy.
Does he have little bits of crayon on his face?
A little bit of ketchup from where he was having his chips.
Can I just gesture him to come to the edge of the salt line and just reach with my hands across the line and just wipe the crayon a bit off his face? Been having a good time.
You look like you had a lot of fun. You look like you had a lot of fun in there, Sammy. We were just talking about your birthday. We were thinking we could have a couple of your friends over for your birthday. Also, we were thinking about maybe like I swear I saw they had a wee sleepover thing going on here as well. So we could have a bunch of your friends over for a sleepover as well. Does that sound nice? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That was a surprise for him, wasn't it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, now it's ruined.
Wasn't going
But
to happen
I think you'll still
anyway.
find it fun.
It was never going to happen anyway.
Isn't it
It's
going
not-
to happen?
As much as I want to believe that you're my mummy, you're not my mummy.
Hang on.
Because mummy and daddy were arguing before about the doctors and about medical bills and about something chemotherapy.
You got that right there.
And mummy and daddy were sad because they were wanting to plan something for my birthday, but we were celebrating it now. I can't remember why. I'm really tired.
Would you like to go to sleep, darling?
Yeah,
You seem like you've had a very long day.
I had a fun time. There was this bigger guy, and I think he tried to push me or like with something spiky. I can't remember.
That is not nice.
That wasn't very
No,
nice
it
of him at all.
wasn't.
It's okay though.
I'm really tired.
But it's been a long day.
That's been...
But it was nice to have someone to play with.
It's always nice when you have friends to play around with.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to sleep, darling?
The people in the hospital never want to play.
It's because they're really busy. They're really, really busy. Like, you know
Yeah.
those kitchen... You know when you see those kitchen staff that work in the restaurant and they're always doing stuff? They don't have time to talk.
Yeah, like the manager here who's been working all the time with frying fries and all that, making the pink stuff.
Yeah. I think I would like
We're
that.
trying.
Would you want some pink
We're
stuff?
trying the best to make you happy.
I think I'd like some tubby custard.
Well,
Do you
why
like
don't
it? Let's go.
Why don't you take my hand and we're gonna get you some tubby custard, okay?
Okay.
Lovely.
I'll make it. You hold her. His
take
hand.
I'll take his hand as well, like kind of like both on each side of him. And we'll start walking out of the play area and into the restaurant.
Yeah. Murphy, what are you doing? You've just been hiding in the ball pit.
I guess I will like Murphy will get out of the ball pit. He'll kind of just like sit on the edge of the ball pit, and he's just gonna let them handle this, and he's gonna light a cigarette, and then just kind of just fucking lays back, feet still in the ball pit. He's just like he's bleeding from his shoulder, and he's just gonna
Oh,
lay there
yeah.
and smoke until they're done.
Yeah. You exit the playground part of, Teletubbies play area and fast food. Totally not sponsored. and you're holding on to this wee boy's hand, and you take a few steps into the food area. Your hand feels lighter, and the boy's gone.
Now I just have a cup of custard.
And
He deserved that. He deserved the custard.
Murphy, you are in the play area. You see, for just a second, the horrifying structure of what it once was. And then you blink, and it's gone. It's just a regular play place now. And you're still feet in the ball pit, still smoking away. But the muddy feeling is gone. Yes.
Can I grab my phone?
Yeah, you can grab your phone.
Do I have a signal?
Yeah.
Can I call 911?
Yeah, you can call.
There's been a... Oh wait, I don't know what the number is in England or
999.
wherever we are. 999.
6969. 777.
Yeah, you can call emergency services.
Because these kids need their parents and...
This kid.
Yeah, and I think this mother and father will want to speak to the cops as well.
I'm gonna go over. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was gonna go over to Murphy. Murphy?
Ow.
Yeah, do you have a spare cigarette?
Fumbles this thing, he pulls out the carton. I imagine it's been like partially stabbed through, and he just kind of holds the box up.
Mm-hmm.
She flips open the box, takes a cigarette, lights that shit, and then starts screaming.
Oliver, you managed to get in touch with emergency services, and a few minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes, some paramedics arrive, and the police also arrive. You show them your badges. You inform them about the situation, about that you were sent here on an investigation by the Bureau, and yeah, Max is taken away by the police, presumably not under arrest. They were not arresting an 11-year-old child. Yeah, total war criminal. No. They are taking her to the station so that they can call her mum and inform, the family about the brother. You see Max waving in the window at Eve as they drive off. Murphy, you get treated by the paramedics at the scene. They recommend maybe a visit to the hospital to get some stitches, but aside from that, probably you're gonna need to go into physiotherapy for some time, probably. You really don't get paid enough to deal with this shit.
Murphy,
Fucking hurt, man.
feeling alright?
No, I'm hurt. Don't let me have the knife anymore.
Can I have the knife back?
You
Just give it back.
fucking kid, dude.
I don't know where it went. I think it's in the ball pit somewhere.
Thanks. I'll just go search for it
I
in the
don't wanna
ball.
go.
I'll wait for the cops to find it.
Don't go in the ball pit.
I'll wait for the cops to find it. They'll hand it over.
The three of you exit the Teletubbies fast food and play place as Bob is waiting outside for you in the taxi.
I quickly say
He
Eve. That was quite brilliant. I would have never thought of that, what you put there at the table. I honestly played along. I thought you were gonna pretend to be a bad parent, but it was very clever.
He just said that he had really shitty parents, and I remembered about my really shitty parents, and then I was like, okay, well, you know what I would like if I was that kid? Some nice parents for a little bit.
Sweet.
Bob looks at the three of you, and it's just like, yeah, and I always knew some weird shit happened at that place. God. Right. I assume yous don't want to get dropped off home. Yous want to maybe go to the hospital or something for that shoulder.
Yeah, Murphy.
Me to the closest
You wanna
bar.
Yeah, I need a drink.
Hospital leader.
I need several drinks.
Sure.
Right.
Let's head to a bar.
I can still
I'll-
taste the blood.
Alright, Jesus. I mean, I've heard of some weird stuff happening in the ball pit, but oof. That sounds
I also
sounds
feel like it's 9 a.m.
Yeah, it is. It's 9. It's like that. You were dropped off around about 6. It's now just past 9:30.
Let's get brunch and bottomless mimosas.
You know what? I'll drop yous off at a nice bar. There's a good bar. Don't worry, it's
Well-
not child iconography, pop culture themed. It's a regular bar.
Yeah.
But how about I treat you on a drink? You've had a long day.
I'm
I
still on
put you to
shift.
sleep a little bit.
Thought you
Alright.
were on shift since last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was like your last shift.
No.
said
I'm working. No, it says I've been on shift all night. I'm off in like 2 hours,
Alright.
and then I'm going home, and then I'm going to sleep. I appreciate it though. I will take yous up on it at some point.
Say hi to your husband for me.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll say hi to Gary. And yeah, that's the mystery of Teletubbies food and pizza place. Food place. Solved.
Hell yeah.
And that is where we'll end this one shot. My one shots are always quite short and sweet. Call it being a baby DM. Yeah.
That's
so
nice. No, honestly, I think that's also even more pleasant to watch. If it's a bit shorter,
It's a
I think
good
it will be nicer
good
to
2
watch.
hours.
But don't worry about that.
yeah. So yeah.
A big, massive thank you to our Dungeon Master, Chloe. This is her first time DMing live on stream. And she rocked it.
Thank you. And a big thank you to our players tonight, Robyn, Alex, and Elliot. You guys done a fantastic job. And Alex especially with setting up the Streamlabs and stuff like that. With our scheduling shenanigans, some people couldn't be here. And you guys really stepped up to the plate.
Yes. Or if you have no clue what is going on in that new campaign, you can find all previous episodes on YouTube at youtube.com/powerwordquest.
We also have the campaign as an audio-only podcast. You can find us on Spotify and Google Play.
Alright, that's it from us for this week. We will see you in the next one. Bye!